Hello YouTube, welcome back over to GamingHouse, and we're in for a fun part this go around. Particularly because we're doing a bunch of night stuff for this part, episode, whatever I choose to switch off between and name it. Starting off, going after the satchel over here.
You better think twice, brother.
Runs into these guys again. Decide, yep, I'm gonna kill him. It's a good thing I found a mod out of that thing. Decided I'm gonna grab their weapons, go ahead and sell them, because they will need them. And again, here is another scripted drop. This one is guarded by a goon. So once you take him out, good old airdrop is yours.
Ayo speaking. Just wanted to remind you to not be playing heroes in the dark, huh? Get back here or find a safe house. You've got about 1 hour.
And once again, friendly reminder, with the scripted airdrops, those do not respawn with the daily reset of the in-game.
What was that?
So now run along here. You're gonna get another side quest that pops up. You're gonna hear some screaming and all that over in this house. And the entrance is actually up on the roof for this place, underneath the trap door. And then underneath another trapdoor. And down here, here's
open up in there.
Who are you?
Crane
I'm
from
gonna
the
go ahead and spoil
tower.
it
I
for
heard
you.
a
They're
woman
just a bunch of
screaming.
assholes. Pretty much gonna be wanting
it's my wife.
alcohol.
She's
And
giving
since I have
birth.
a huge surplus of
Is there anything I can do?
I go ahead and just
We
crank
need
it out
alcohol
right here now.
to disinfect. Please help us.
Alcohol? Yeah, I've got some alcohol.
Thank you. Oh, this is going to be a big help. But is that all you could find? It's not really enough. I'd go out myself, but I can't leave my wife now.
Let me see if I can find some more. Hey, it's Crane. I found some more.
Yeah, great, because we're going through it like water. But is that it? It's almost enough, but not quite.
You must have a lot of germs in there.
Oh, with this terrible plague, everything has to be clean, spotless. I can't risk my newborn getting infected. We must have more alcohol.
The diseases actually transfer from a bite that causes... Hey, I've got the alcohol. Everything okay in there?
Oh, you got some more?
Yeah. Here.
Oh, cheers. Bye.
This is the tower. If you...
I could let it go, but I don't think I'm going to.
And so with that, after, what was that, 9 bottles or so of alcohol, you can go ahead and lockpick the door, go in, find out you've kind of been hacked.
Of course. Great. Assholes.
And that's pretty much it. You get shafted. Left with nothing but the bitter taste of wanting to throw a Molotov in this room and locking the door. I chose to stick around for the rest of the song and wish them all death. Once that's done, go ahead, hop out. Of course, night is approaching, so that means everything's going to want to come out and start trying to kill me soon. Now, the guide to Zombieland, that doesn't quite need to be done at night. However, I am doing it at night simply because I have to go to the bridge for the other one, which is getting towards the top of it and collecting the bulbs. But you come over here to this cafe first.
I'm near the cafe. Anything I should know?
Stay clear of the latte. They tend to burn the milk.
Door's gonna be locked. Of course, be careful, there's gonna be zombies around. I go ahead, and after that I decide, no, I'm gonna camouflage up, because, you know, advertising that stuff around. No. Be very careful once you get in here. Yeah, there's a zombie there. There's also that guy. Once he's dead and all that, go ahead and close the door in case any runners spawn to try and come and kill you. Because again, zombies can't open up the doors. Search around here, there's usually a couple supplies and all that. There's a satchel.
I got your satchel. Now where's the camera?
My God, you're incredible.
Yep, see, there was a runner that spawned right
It's in
there.
the trunk of a black car.
Once you get the satchel, you're gonna go ahead and start heading over to the bridge.
Oh, that's not what I was hoping you'd say.
I don't know what the hell happened there. A crazy explosion happened. Zombies are running out. I go ahead and I use a shortcut of going over these cliffs, use my grappling hook, you know, because I try to save time. Ooh. And of course, up here on the bridge, generally have a lot of zombies spawn. Volatiles like to jump over there and spot me before I can duck behind the damn car. But if you're paying attention to what was said by Alfie there, technically underneath that bridge, those UV lights are actually working. They're not just for show for the objective. You get underneath there and the volatiles will actually stop chasing you. Kind of an unofficial safe zone until you remove those bulbs. Now, I've noticed we're in the entire search area, so I believe it gets hectic for me right here, so just because the volatiles will spawn there, the runners that the regular zombies that mutate into volatiles are kind of just showing that constantly alerting them. See, as one was just turned right there. I tried to spray it a few times to thin the herd out. side note to note is if you do get spotted by volatiles, you're gonna want to lose them before you start climbing, because if you start climbing, they're gonna start spitting their poison crap at you. You're kind of losing the entire time you're up there. And here's another little tidbit about that ground finisher when you unlock it: is you don't have to be them be on the ground. You just need to be above them to actually use it. As demonstrated multiple times. Point I grew tired of trying to kill everything, start to utilize my flares to get back towards this bridge to look for the car. The car is pretty much going to be what's on my right side now. Left side, if you're going towards the E-lights, it'll be at any one of the actual areas where it hangs off the edge here. You can interact with it. Of course, you can't really actually interact with it. It's a trick. It's going to fall off. And if this was during the day, I'd actually jump down with it. It actually looks pretty cool because you'll actually beat the car down into the water.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I'm just sitting here kind of waiting for everything to stop mutating so I can fucking go up the top part. At that point I grew tired of it. I said, fuck it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Actually, wait, now. I pushed down. Never mind. False alarm. I just wanted to make sure that asshole wasn't gonna come back. Once that's all done with, got whatever heat that's on you looking away from you, go ahead and start climbing. Now, if you got a co-op friend, it's actually pretty helpful to have them with you to either stop here and then follow you up to the next area. Particularly because I'm going to look up and you can see which lights are on and try to remember that, because if you grab the wrong one, it kind of electrifies. And then if you miss it, you're going to have to like kind of backtrack. Well, they got a zip line up to the next level. But you know, if you want to make it all the way up top where there's a blueprint, it's going to set you back on your little track light. They're dead. Try not to jump for that pipe. If you just get close enough to the edge, you can just hit RB. Sometimes when you try to jump, it won't grab things for whatever reason, and it will result in death. And no one likes death. And this part's kind of tricky. Depending on how used to the parkour and jumping in this game, particularly because I did this part with House. House had some issues getting to the top, which resulted in falling deaths. Now right here, try to trigger him as far back as possible, just because he's going to hurt you no matter what. So the closer he is, the worse off you are going to be. You can't really go anywhere. Now, of course, try to remember where those were at. And I believe it's this one, because I fucked up and actually grabbed the wrong one. See right there, you start, that panel becomes electrified. That signals that you did not grab the right one. So if you actually have enough health, you could say fuck it. If you weren't paying attention, just start grabbing each and every one. I'm sitting here and I'm like, did I grab it or not? And I kind of just chose to go on, but not before looking up top to see where the other ones are. Again, if you're with a buddy or two, you can have them kind of just stay down and spot them for you. Always be careful while also grabbing these lights. As you can see there, when you go to grab, it kind of sucks you onto the platform. Oh, hey, look, an airdrop. So don't immediately try to side strafe to your left or right, whichever side you're on, because you will probably just wander right off. So I started sitting here and I was like, yeah, I did miss that one. They have a zip line right here in case you do, so it just brings you right back down here. I'm sitting here trying to look off the sides like, which one was it again? It was that one because I could see it off the sides of the walls. Which I guess is another trick, but you know, I'd rather not hang off edges and all that to try and eyeball things. Now, that's all done, but why the hell did I climb back up here? Simply because there's two things. First off, you need to wander into that room over there that's lit, and that activates a safe house for you. So if you're going for the safe house achievement and all that, you need to get up here and activate this room. And there's also a blueprint up top. Now, grappling hook, of course, is very easy, but this is the non-grappling hook way that I take. Accidentally jumped too high and I get a little lost trying to like, what the fuck happened? And of course, once that's all done, looks like you could go nowhere, but you can actually just scale right up here. And over there in that box is going to be a blueprint. It's called Surprise MFS or Surprise Motherfuckers. And it's a pretty decent one. It's purple tier. And then after that, you get to do this awesome shit of just diving off the top of the bridge. Don't worry, you're not going to die. And since we're multitasking here, first off, there's some underwater algae. If you need some for whatever your crafting process is, I never use herbs and all that to actually create her healing items. But since we're here, we're going to be looking for the car, which fell all the way towards the bottom. That's done. Grab that crap. Swim back up to the surface before drowning, of course. And since the fishing village is right there, you can either swim all the way, not the fishing village, but the other village, whatever it is. Ferry village, that's what it's called. You can swim over there, or you can swim back over to shore real quick. I, of course, swim back to shore and quickly take note that, oh hey, that airdrop was right next to me. Might as well grab it. Best not to let supplies go to waste. And then, you know, head over to Neil over here. He's gonna give you rewards. This could be cash, fortunately.
You did it! I can't even begin to thank you enough. What's your name? People are going to know about you.
Look, my name doesn't matter, because you're still not getting out of here. No one's getting out of here.
But
either way, at least you get to jump off the bridge, which I like doing a lot.
Like that?
I thought you
Do be
deserved
careful
a
when
chance
jumping
to
off
prove me
bridges.
wrong.
There's a couple patches
luck,
where
Fallon.
there's actually shallow
Yeah.
rocks, and again, if you're actually diving
Thanks.
and then you hit
You too.
ground with enough force, you will actually die. Just doing a quick swapping of weapons and such. And we're going to attempt to go after some Midnight Ride, which is again a night only thing that only comes out at night to collect it. But unfortunately, I'm trying to remember what happened. Nope, never mind. I love being found out and being chased. Careful when jumping over this wall, because that barbed wire there will actually cut you off. Always gotta be careful of volatiles at night. It's harder for me, it's easier for anyone else, of course. Because again, like I like to say like 50 million times, you usually get the radar you can use to help spot them.
Can anyone read me? This is Christoph. I need help.
I read you, Christoph. This is Crane. Where are you?
I found some survivors. They're in pretty bad shape. We're just outside the hostel.
Christoph, hold tight. I'm on my
Wondering
way.
about, you know, this there. Christoph finally radioed in, so we're able to actually help him out. He's back over at the motel. And by back at the motel, I mean actually this motel, so he actually ends up sidetracking me from my initial objective. Now, again, doing missions at night, very dangerous because you have the chances of pissing
Okay,
off
Christoph, I
volatiles.
can see you. I'm gonna get you out of there, but the first thing I need you to do is stop
Swarm.
working that engine. You're just drawing them in.
Right. Wasn't thinking.
Now stay put and
Doing
sit
this, you're
tight.
gonna have
I'm
to
gonna
clear
secure
them out.
the area.
You're gonna have
Do you need help?
to shut this door.
Negative,
of
Christoph.
course.
Stay with the wounded.
Jackass
That's an
there
order.
spotted me. Volatiles and all that everywhere. I quickly run back over this bus, which does have UV lights on you just hop on top of. After that is done, on the first floor, there's going to be a switch to activate, and that'll make this a safe area. That's pretty much it for this video. So, as always, like, subscribe, all YouTube stuff. Leave some feedback and all that.
All right, I've secured
Constructive
a safe zone.
feedback, I should say that. Not like one-word sentences telling me I'm bad and terrible at my not job. And as always, we're going to come back over to GamingHouse for more
Never been
gameplay
so
and
scared
commentary.
in my life. Is it always like that? Pretty much. But you kept your head on and you saved those people's lives. It's not bad for your first time out.
Thanks, Crane. But if you hadn't shown up, we'd all be dead.
How do you think your dad would feel about that?
My dad? Oh, no, did he send you? Look, I'm not going to go back. I can't. I'm not working for Rice and his butcher squad.
Look, I'm not asking you to go back.
Well, that's what my dad wants, isn't it?
He wants you to be safe.
Yeah, working for Rice. How safe is that?
It isn't. Sooner or later, they're gonna kill him. But if I can get your dad to stop working for Rice, will you hang up your running shoes?
You're asking a lot.
You could make weapons for Brecken. God knows they need them, and you'd be saving your dad's life.
Okay. Get him to join me here, and I'll quit being around.